while since we talked. And I want to know what you're up to, what songs you're playing, where you are on your ukulele journey. If you've had any moments where you kind of stop playing or you're losing your groove. Like, I want to know everything. So catch me up, because I know that I haven't been practicing like I used to. And I'm not super proud of that, but I've also reached this point in my self-acceptance where I don't blame myself whenever I'm not like doing something that I feel like I should be doing. You know what I mean? Because I feel like feeling bad for myself just makes it worse. It makes it less likely that I will actually pick up my instrument and play. So, yeah. Hi! So, MJ, your name, is it Micah? Am I saying it correctly? I want to tell you. When we were at Strumming in the Netherlands, woo, representing with the t-shirt. When we were at Strumming in the Netherlands, okay, I'm gonna get ready. Boris said to me, like, I want Micah to play, but in my mind, it was gonna be Elise and you. And in my mind, you're MJ. And so Boris said, I want Micah to play. And I thought, well, I want MJ to play. And and he saw my face and I saw his face. Like, both of us were so dead set because Boris and I both have strong personalities. Like, to everyone's, like, when we're being polite, right? But under the surface, we both have seen each other's tempers too. Because when you get really close with your friends, like, you see everything. You see the bubbly side, you see the happy side, you see the hangry side, you know, when they're hungry and angry. You see the frustrated, you see everything. And so Boris and I, now that we've like been friends for a little longer and we've been friends through like stressful situations, we've seen each other's like personalities a little bit. And so, welcome, Leon. We're talking about how we just had an in-person event, and there's a girl here named Ukulele MJ, and I didn't know what MJ stood for. And I never asked because, you know, when people give themselves a name, I think like that's the name I'm gonna call them because that's the name that they're putting out there. Anna, are you tiny Anna? And so I said like, okay, Boris, like I have these two more people and then we gotta close the event because we had already run over time and the girls that worked the coffee shop, you know, were staying longer and I felt bad. And hi. And so I told Boris, like, Elise is gonna play and then MJ. And he's like, well, I want Micah to play. And I was like, well, it's gonna be Elise and MJ. And then I can't remember who was next to us that saw that like little tense moment. Nobody would have known it was tense. It was just both of us like being really polite and talking about the same thing. And so I was like, is that MJ? Is that Micah? And he's like, yeah. I was like, oh, perfect. Yes, sounds good. And he's like, great. But I think he was already annoyed with me. I think if you ask him now, he wouldn't say that he's annoyed with me. But you know the eyes. The eyes looked annoyed with me. Maybe he was hangry, actually. I think he was hangry. But yeah, we were both really proud of you for playing. Kevin Jackson. Hi, everyone. Hi, Kevin. How are you? See these under eye bags? They're the product of jet lag. Woke up at 3 in the morning today and I'm not bragging. I'm not proud of that. It's just my toddler went to Europe for the first time. California to UK and then Europe. And so she woke up at 3 and she was 100% toddler. Like just ready to live her life. And so I'm trying to get ready here and make a nice video. And the under eye bags, you know, you turn 35 and when you drink more coffee than water, the bags happen. I know I should drink more water. I just need like to be motivated to do so. Can like we all jump on a water drinking challenge together? Are you from Hawaii? No, I'm not from Hawaii. I would love to say that I'm from Hawaii. Maybe one day I will. I'm in the desert, southern desert. Where did you learn how to do your makeup? Honestly, I am not good at makeup, but I am good at lighting. And I'm a guilty soda drinker. See, I love it. Like, let's be honest. I'm good at lighting. And so, bread is that everybody mentioning their vices? See, I got my coffee here. I didn't used to be a coffee drinker. Ask me like, I don't know, 3 months ago. I wasn't a coffee drinker, but because I was so stressed out about the trip to Europe, like, one, I was stressed out because I was having imposter syndrome, like bad, super, super, super bad. Hi, William. I was having the worst imposter syndrome. Like, I was feeling like not qualified to go to the Grand Northern Ukulele Festival. I was feeling like everyone was gonna regret inviting me over there. I was so scared that Danny would have a terrible flight and that I would regret like booking this flight with her being so young. It was also my husband's first time leaving the country, so like, or leaving the continent, I should say, because we live on the border to Mexico. We go to Mexico every few weeks. I was like, just so. I usually am pretty good about not letting the negative self-talk get to me, but for this trip, I could not let like shake it off. How can anyone regret inviting you anywhere? I think the people who invited me were happy with the work that I did, but in my mind, I started comparing myself, and like I started looking at, and I never do this. I never do this. I always love to enjoy my friends' talents and like see them as just that, like my friends' talents, and like being happy for them. But for this thing, I don't know, like just I don't know. Those of you who believe in God, I really feel like I just let like the devil's like negative self-talk get to me, like just I just let it get to me. Our minds are scary places. Yeah, I was starting to read the book The Battlefield of the Mind again, but then I don't know, I stopped. Another thing that I've been trying to do is wear clean makeup, and so that also doesn't work the same way that non-clean makeup works, of course. So I feel like it also takes more work to look like made up. Because I like to get ready for my channel. Like, whenever you watch my videos, I want you to feel like she got ready for me. Like, she put in an effort, both in the lesson and in her looks. And it's not that, like, I think, oh, like, the little gummy thing fell off this. It's not that I think appearances matter in the sense that, like, that I think I'll get more views or something. It's more like about looking presentable. Like when you go on a date with someone and they really tried with their outfit. And it doesn't have to be a suit. It can be cargo pants and a t-shirt, but is it nice and clean and washed? And do they smell good? Like, all those things like that matter. And so when I make a video for you, I want you to feel like, wow, she really tried to put herself together and to look good for the videos. Come to France, no makeup or super light makeup is super common. Less pressure. I know. I would love to be French. Honestly, there was a book when I went to France years and years ago that said like how to be French, and I got just consumed reading that book. And I loved, like, one of the things in the book, I think it was in the book, that said like French people will have fewer things in their wardrobe but better quality. Like, I want to do that. And then I buy t-shirts. Well, actually, this is 100% cotton. I'm actually trying to get rid of everything in my closet that's polyester and trying to replace it with better things. Okay, so this is the Burt's Bees mascara. And I'm wearing it just because I paid for it. I do not recommend it. Don't buy this. I'm wearing it just because, like, I don't want to be wasteful. But I noticed that when I wear it outside, my eyes start watering. When does a new ukulele magazine come out? I have to check on the status of that because it should have arrived already. And I don't know why it hasn't arrived. So I need to check. Oh, I still look kind of tired. Oh well, it's jet lag. She's trying. My wife does daycare and gets dressed nice every day. That's so sweet. When I taught middle school, I would get dressed up every day, like wear long skirts and dresses and stuff. And my students asked me, like, why do you wear dresses to work? And I said, because I'm getting ready for you. And they thought it was the sweetest thing. I will never forget that moment, because here I thought like, they're middle school kids. Like they're just worried about like their peers and being cool and like being accepted and, preparing themselves for high school and growing out of being kids. I didn't think that they noticed. Have you tried Pure? I also don't recommend it with mascara, like Hourglass waterproof. So I heard like waterproof mascara is actually really bad for you, speaking health wise. So it's like such a struggle, I think, in the United States to find. It's not, I shouldn't say it's a struggle. It's just so easy to fall into using products that are not good for you because you think, oh, well, it's selling in the stores, like it should be safe for personal use. But then when you look into like one of the ingredients, like you'll find out that it's been found to be like a carcinogen and it like outlawed in Europe and other countries. And you think, why is it allowed in America? Maybe if the devil. Thank you. He's a liar. Yeah, right. They say the devil's a liar, a thief. Yeah, I was going back to that. I was feeling so bad for myself. Like up until the day before, I was thinking of canceling my trip because I was so scared and so afraid that the people who invited me would regret inviting me or that I just wasn't good enough. But you know what? I did it. And when I was there in the Grand Northern Ukulele Festival, there were some people who came to my workshops and said, you can teach. And I was like, they were like, you were so good. And I just thought like, this is why I do it. My sister-in-law used preparation each for the under eye bags. It worked for her. That's interesting. Thank you, Anna. I think it's just, I felt like that going to Europe. I feel like here in the States, I feel like, well, I mean, they're calling me because I'm here. And I know I'm a good teacher. I think I don't know. I don't know what happened. I just was having low self-esteem days. I think we all get those. And I didn't want to talk about it beforehand because I didn't want people to think like I was looking for compliments or like I didn't want to be like having a pity party. Oh, there were 4 girls with Sakura ukulele. That's the cutest ukulele ever. I really love that uke. Okay. Eyeliner works wonders. Like it just opened up my eye. Okay, so everyone here that's watching, tell me which ukulele you're like leaning towards more these days. Like what ukulele are you playing more? What's the brand, make, model, size? And tell me if you are done shopping for ukuleles or if there's no such thing as being done shopping. What you're looking for in a uke. And then I'm going to show you a uke that I'm falling in love with. It's dangerous because I bought it for this shop. The EUT MAD Blue Solid Mahogany. Oh, I might start selling that one in my shop. I have it in the Bougainvillea color, the, like magenta, because it's my signature. But I might add the blue one. No such thing as done. And those of you who live with roommates and spouses and partners, like, what do they think about your collections? The MAD. I loved your workshop in The Hague. Thank you, Selma. That's so sweet. I want the mango pineapple Hana, but customized with the strap button and passive pickup. Oh, that's cool. I'm so happy I got to meet you last week. Oh, it's Paula. Hi, Paula. As I started reading it, I was like, is this Paula? Yeah, I wanted it, but it's expensive. Kala, super basic. I'm a noob. I want to upgrade. Kala has great ukes. You know, if you start with a basic uke, but that's good, you may never need to upgrade. Like, just if you have a solid start. It's because some of us start off with, like, a toy uke, basically. And then after playing it, we're like, oh, this is not going to meet my needs. Can you mention the name of the video? Talks about ukulele for beginners. What was that beautiful ukulele you were playing at the cafe? I was playing the Revelator by Kala. So that's their new uke for the year. And that was the inspiration for the art for this, for our event. So this is Strum in the Netherlands. We had an in-person event in the Netherlands. And we had our Strum in the Desert here where I live. And if you'd like to come to the next one, it's a Patreon exclusive event, but I'm starting to sell the tickets for it. And so when you come to the event, you get the morning snack or the brunch snack. And then you get a catered lunch and catered dinner, drinks all day. For this next one, I've hired waiter staff so that people can be serving you drinks throughout the day. And then you get the workshop with me, the workshop with the 2 other artists that are coming at least. I may have more artists because now that we've had the event, I'm so lucky. I had more, yes, for the desert one, I had more artists reach out to me saying that they want to be a part of it and that they would love to be included. So I may have more artists for this next one. And it includes a concert, and the t-shirt is included for everybody, as well as the booklet with all of the items that you need for the workshops. And then everyone's going to get a goodie bag from the sponsor. So the sponsor for the Strum in the Desert this last one was Ohana Ukuleles. And they provided a tote bag full of accessories. But this time, I don't know who I'm going to choose as the sponsor. So we'll see who will be chosen to be the sponsor for this upcoming one. I really love Ohana. And the tote bags they gave were so nice. But yeah, everybody, and there is a ticket for a person, like if you want to bring someone that doesn't play ukulele, but you're trying to convert them, or they don't play ukulele, but they want to come with you to the event, then there is a half off. That way we pay for their food and drinks and t-shirts, since they're also attending the event. And then this time we're going to do it at a golf course. So if you come with someone and they want to golf instead of being there, then they can do that. Same decorator again. Yes, I asked Carmen to decorate it again because she did an amazing job. And then the same photographer. I've booked both of them already because the photographer and decorator did such an amazing job. Like, I was floored. I could not believe how they transformed the space both through the decorations and the decor. Okay, something that's been working for me is I get a little bit of vitamin E and dip that into my, it's just a drop, literally a drop, into my sponge. And I use that to spread my concealer. And I like how it won't look so matte because I'm someone who runs a little bit oily. So I don't want, because I don't use foundation, on my whole face. So I don't want it to look like my concealer is the only thing that I have. I want it to all look kind of like I'm not wearing makeup, but I am. You can tell I'm wearing makeup because of the eyeliner. But I would love this to look more natural. I've got the sniffles. I think it's just from flying. Does anybody get sniffles from like a long flight? Like you just feel like kind of congested? Angela says, I have the Akelot concert size. It's a solid mahogany and I'm having a great time with it as a beginner. I've never had an Akelot, but I have heard really good reviews from people who have them. And that's the thing. You said the key words here. I'm having a great time. If your ukulele is causing you like pain and discomfort, then you know that it's time to either change the strings or change the instrument. So let's say that you're having a difficult time and you can't afford another ukulele right now. Then buy fluorocarbon strings. Somebody please write that in the chat. Fluorocarbon strings are softer and more easy to bend. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this to dry. So usually when you get a new ukulele, like this one that I'm falling in love with, but I'm not gonna keep it. Usually when you get a new ukulele, look at this. This is solid mango. Usually instruments will have the Aquila super nail gut strings. But super nail gut strings tend to be tougher. And I see MJ saying, yay, fluorocarbon strings. And MJ's a professional player, like so talented. Shredder. So, don't just listen to me. Okay. I'm not wearing pants. I'm wearing shorts. By the way, I'm going to add some of these to the shop. Because I love me a really simple, basic clip-on tuner. I know there are fancier ones, but these are my favorite. So these strings are not my favorite. Some people do have them as favorites though. But I'll tell you why. One, I don't love them because every ukulele comes with them. Not every, but most. And at this point, I want to see something different. So, it sounds good, but these are tough. The strings are kind of tough, and they take a while to break in, and they take a while to tune. But fluorocarbon strings are much softer on the fingers. I haven't changed my uke string since 2017. It's because you got those gray fluorocarbons on there. I would not want to change those either on that Sakura. But Pepe Romero sent me some lava strings. He sent a high G set. You can see here it says high G. And then a low G and a low G wound. And these are the ones I want to try. So I know I have a string dewinder. I don't know if I should do this on screen because it takes a while to do it. I'm going to come back to this, but I am going to try the wound low G on this ukulele because it's a mango uke, and the way that mango sounds with low G is just incredible. Okay, so hello, I follow a long time. I have a ukulele, but I can't play on it because I'm a beginner. What would you recommend to me to begin? Okay, 3 recommendations for you. There on my main channel page, there's a thing called Learn How to Play Ukulele in 1 hour. Start with that. And then I have a 10-day challenge, like learn ukulele in 10 days. Jeff, hi. Jeff, did you know there's a flight from LAX to like my backyard? It's a 90-minute flight. Just saying. I would love to see you. I don't know if you want to come over or if it would be better for us to come over. Let me see if these are fluorocarbon. Yeah, these are fluorocarbon. Let me see. Smoke gray fluorocarbon. All right, let's do a ukulele, a string unboxing. I'm gonna add these to the shop. Oh, they look so cool. Look at this. They're gray fluorocarbon. Fluorocarbon is like kind of see-through. And then a wound. I love a punchy wound low G. But someone here said that they're not a fan of the wound. So then you have the lava set too. This one's not wound. It's going to look like these. It's just going to be thicker. This is high class. Look at the strings. Like they come with a bead telling you which number. Oh, MJ just said wound has a tin thread around it and unwound does not. So a wound one will look like this. That's my favorite. But everyone has a taste. It's kind of like ice cream, you know? You can't just take someone's favorite as your favorite. It's a good place to start though. If you don't know where to start with strings, and someone says like, oh, these are my favorite, try them out and see if you like that ice cream flavor. So I'm going to start selling these in the shop. I'll replace the strings on this ukulele and we'll give it a go. But I wanted to show you another thing I'm working on right here. You see this? Okay. So I was thinking how cute it would be to create some ukulele care packages. And I'm gonna wrap them up right now. Hold on, I'm gonna get the plastic. Hold on. Okay, so I thought it would be so cute to make ukulele care packages. My dad just sneezed. Do you have anyone in your family that's a really loud sneezer for me? Salud! It's my dad. So I thought it'd be so cute to create, hi Anna, some ukulele care packages. And here's what they're gonna come with. And maybe some of these items you've never heard of before and you wanna buy just the single item, which they're available on the shop as well. So these stands are my favorite stands. I have another ukulele stand and it's no good. Please do not buy it. Let me show you which one. Okay, and I'm wearing these teeny tiny shorts. I'm sorry, I usually don't wear shorts for my videos, but it's 40 degrees outside, like over 100, so, and I'm coming in and out all the time. Do not buy this stand. This is the Aroma AUS08 instrument stand. If you have it and you love it, cool, keep it. I don't love it. Let me show you why. Looks so nice. And it folds down nicely too. Like, are you kidding me? This is amazing. I love how it folds. But I can't trust it with instruments because they don't fill it. And I had left my tiny tenor on it, thinking it was going to be fine on that desk. And it fell like after 20 minutes of being on it. So it wasn't like an immediate fall. It was like a while later, I just heard it crash. And you all know this is like one of my favorite ukes. And thankfully it was okay. It didn't get hurt, but whew. So you can see the stand in action right now. So I love these stands because they'll fit different sized ukuleles. And the entire thing is grippy. And look at how flat it is. Like, you can put this in a tote bag, easy. Like, pack it in a tote bag, so easy. And let me show you how you put them together. So you see it has two little cracks. You just join those cracks. This is brand new, so it's gonna be, I don't wanna like mark it. Okay, there we go. And that's it. That's it. Super easy. And let me see. And right now on the carpet, it's not gonna be as stable, but I love them. They look so pretty. So that's part of the, that portable metal. That's part of the package. Let me show you the other items. The earrings that I'm wearing now look like hoops, but they're actually music symbols. So sometimes like some music jewelry to me looks super cheesy. Like, and look, I can be cheesy. You know, like I can be cheesy for kids or sometimes with my style. But when I want something classy, I like something more like this. And they're really light, really light, because I cannot do heavy earrings. Although I learned if you like to do heavy earrings, cut part of a bandage and put it on the back and then punch the earring, and the bandage will displace how the weight of the earring pulls on your ear, so it won't be heavy. So little hack I learned on TikTok. So those earrings will come in this little bag for you so that you can use that. And then I love flowers, and so I've added a flower sticker and then two holographic stickers. The one that says Ukulandia and one that is like based on the Netherlands event. I'm just noticing my lens is a little dirty. Let me wipe it. Hold on. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. And then you get one of these clip-on tuners. I'm looking for it because I have one. I just have one, right? Oh yeah. Looks like this. And then a battery, a brand new battery for you to add to it. And then I don't know which is the gold ticket item, if it's the stand or the humidifier. So these humidifiers, so let me see. It helps prevent the ukulele body cracks due to dry conditions. Unlike the guitar humidifier, which is suspended vertically inside the instrument, the ukulele humidifier is suspended from 2 middle strings horizontally inside the body of the instrument using 2 grooves cut in the suspension bar. So that sounds all more complicated than it is. Let me show you. It's super easy to use. So you get this syringe, you fill it with distilled water, and then you open your Oasis humidifier and you fill it with the water. And once it's filled, you put this before closing it. You just twist it on and then you close it and you make sure it's closed. And then what you do is you just kind of stretch the 2 middle strings and pop the humidifier in there. And then you see it has like 2 grooves right there to kind of hold the strings. And when you're not playing your instrument, you have the humidifier in there. And the ukulele will naturally absorb the amount of water that it needs to stay hydrated. So I really love these. I sell them individually on the store. So if you would like one, you can buy it individually. If you like what you're seeing here, then you can buy it as part of the care package. So let me put it back to how it was for the person who ends up buying this care package. So you get the syringe, this to suspend it, and the actual humidifier, and then it gives you instructions on off-season storage, and it just tells you about how it came to be, because the ones, I guess like the ones that were being used for ukuleles were not appropriate, and so one of the Kamaka brothers created this. Okay, and then the other item that I really love. The care packages, I already put 5 of them in the shop, the 5 that I have here. And then you get this. So it's an embroidered bag. It's all embroidered front and back. And so this bag can fit these accessories or other accessories, or if you don't want it for your ukulele accessories, if you want it as a makeup bag, then you can use it as such. But it fits all of your accessories. And it has this nice little handle. So this comes with it. So you get all of these items and this and complimentary shipping, and it all comes in your super cute Ukelandia bag. So yeah, I'm gonna put it here just to protect it and just to make sure it gets there safely. And again, like the care package can be a care package for you, or it can be for a friend. If like you want to do like a little cute birthday greeting or a Ukeversary gift or something like this, it's perfect. So yeah, I think. Oh wait, I forgot to mention one of the items. One of the items that is included, I was like, I'm missing one, is this capo. And so what I love about this capo is that it's a zinc alloy capo with a stainless steel spring. And most of the ukulele capos that I've seen are plastic. And where I live, where it gets super hot, that plastic breaks and cracks. But this is like super strong and durable. And I hadn't seen any strong, durable capos for ukulele until I saw Ortega make some really nice ones. And then these. So this is how it looks on the ukulele. And I love that it looks like wooden. And then let me show it to you on a guitar. So you can see that it fits both of them. See that? So nice, right? So I love it. I'm so excited about it. And the capos, they're sold out every few months. I'll order mass shipment of them and they sell out. So people have been really happy with them. That's why I keep restocking them, because people keep liking them. So if you go to ukulelandia.com, you can see all of these items. Question, what would look nicer if I put all of the items in the care package and not inside here, or if I put them individually? Like, what would be more exciting to open? Because whenever I package my orders, I like it to feel like you're opening a gift. Ooh, Trying not to give you a hair there. Sometimes when I'm taping things, my hair will get stuck to the outside of a box. So I'll have to start over again because I don't want it to look unprofessional that I just added a hair. Okay. Alrighty, let me see them outside. Oh, you know what? I think it looks pretty with everything on the outside. Oh, yeah, I like this. Let me show you what it's gonna look like. It's so cute. Look. So this is what it'll look like when you open your bag. See that? So cute, right? Oh yeah, I like that. All right. She's ready to be sealed. So I'm gonna make a different care package each season. So this is gonna be like the summer care package. And each season I'll add some different items. Look at that. Oh, I'm so proud of it. Yeah, that's so cool. And then it's gonna go in your ukulele bag. So, these are ready to ship, and I'm actually gonna send my mom to the post office and like, wait, let me put this on in. Okay. And so that's what it'll look like when you get it. So I'm actually sending my mom off to the post office in like an hour or two because I sold a few ukuleles. So if you order now, they can get to you in like as soon as like 2 days, which is really awesome. And if you have ideas for future care packages, please let me know. Okay, I'm gonna look for a string dewinder or winder real quick to see if I can change the strings and show you those low G's. I don't know if I have a string dewinder. I don't think I do. It's one of those accessories that sometimes I get, but whenever I get accessories that I don't use often, I sometimes add them to my orders, like to the store orders. Like if it's someone who I've seen like make a few purchases, or like someone who makes a purchase from like the UK or something, and I think, well, if I'm sending something all the way over there, I might as well add a few cool things and make it worth it. Okay. I'm not the best at changing strings. I'm not even close to being the best. I'm really bad at it, actually. But we're gonna try this. Has your mom made any uke flowers yet? Let me check, because I was gone. Let me check my supply closet. It's like right here. It's a mess. Yes, she did. Call me Hank. Wait, is that an inside joke? Am I uncultured for not knowing? Hold on, let me raise the tripod a little bit. The angle's a little weird. Okay, is that better? I think so. Okay. So, for those of you who like ukulele lace on your ukulele, I ship them out like this. My mom got corsage boxes from the floral shop where she used to work. And we usually add a ukulele sticker in there. Because I love stickers. So we'll add a ukulele sticker. And I'll put it in the box. I won't seal it because I usually like to add the person's name to the sticker, like on the back. And then we ship them out in one of these bags. So I'm so in love with my lei. I need another one. So let me show you what my mom has made. So we have this fuchsia magenta one. We have this one, which is very fall colors, like fall harvest. We have this very white, almost bridal looking one. Oh, I like this one. This is just pinky. Another bridal one. Oh, a big bridal one. This one would look gorgeous on this uke. Look at that. I'm not going to put it on there because we have abalone on the top of this ukulele that I don't want to hide. It's too pretty. And then we have a few red ones. So I'll take pictures of these and list them a little later for anyone who would like a lei. In yellow, very summer, and a few more reds. And this one looks very Mexican, like red and yellow. You don't have this in Europe? Oh, no, I didn't. Since we traveled on carry-ons, I didn't have space for more things. I think next time I'll get a direct flight to Amsterdam instead, and then I'll check a bag in. Learned a lot from this trip. Okay, let's add that low wound G string wherever I left it. Where did I put it? No! Okay. Think you just had it. Oh, here it is. All right. Yeah, next time. So, what is Strum in the Desert? What is Strum in the Netherlands? So, actually, this idea came from one of you. I don't think she's here today because I think I would have seen her in the comments. But after going to a ukulele festival, one of the people who follows this page said to me, like, you should do your own event. And I had thought that before, but I thought I couldn't do it. And something about hearing one of you tell me, like, you should do it was just all I needed, like that little push. And so when she said, you should do your own event, Bernadette, I was like, you know what? I should. So I kind of calculated what it would cost to do it. And I messaged James Hill. I'm trying to think if I messaged or called him. I can't remember if it was a message or a call. But we did have a Zoom call. We interviewed him for the Ukulele magazine, but during that Zoom call we got to talking about ukulele events. And he told me, you know, in planning this first event, you just don't want to lose your shirt. The shirt off your back. Which basically to me said, like, don't pay out of pocket, but also don't try to profit on this first one. And I thought, you know what? I love that because I don't want people to think like I'm just seeing them as a quick way to get rich. I don't want that at all. But I also like don't want to take from my family's income, you know? So I came into that with that in mind, that advice from James. Okay, so I think I've got it knotted. I hope it's enough. I love how long these are. Some of their strings sometimes don't leave room for error. And I always make mistakes with the changing of the strings. And I know it's my own fault because I'll put on a TV show and then start changing the strings. And then I look down and realize that I've made a mistake. So it's my own fault for being distracted. Dee said that if we come into a lot of money, she would love to live on a farm. Yeah. That's kind of what I loved about the event. It was just like, come out to the desert, let's eat and have fun. I'm looking for my little clip-on tuner. Here it is. By the way, if you have clip-on tuners, try to take them off when you're done if your ukulele is the glossy one, because over time it could take the gloss off. So I'm going to change all the strings eventually, but let me give it a little stretchy stretch. Woo. And pressy press. We're almost there. Kevin said it sounds like a guitar string. So I get the question, should I change all the strings when I go to a low G? And the answer is yes. Because like for this, since this one's from a fluorocarbon set and these are not fluorocarbon, they're not made to match together. If you're in a rush, of course, you can only change the one. But the other reason to change the strings at the same time that you change a low G is so that all your strings will be the same age together. So that you'll still have that like crisp new string sound from the beginning. Okay, let me give it another little stretch. And we'll do a little demo right now. Even if I haven't changed all of them. One thing I've started doing recently in the past few months is playing C with my pinky. And I've been doing that because that allows me even more fingers to move. So try that out and see if you like it for yourself. Let's change a few more strings and see how the sound evolves. So right now, hi Jaime, long time no see. This is what it looks like. I left this long because as I bring in the next string over, I'm gonna tie this one into it so we have a really nice looking braid there. I don't know if I heard it or if I was told it. To not change all the strings, to not take all of the strings off at the same time because you don't want that tension that the strings have on the ukulele to be released all at once. That it's not good for the instrument. Can somebody here verify whether that's accurate or not? We might have a toddler enter the room. And if she enters the room, it'll be chaos, and I apologize ahead of time. Because she is jet lagged, she's excited to be back home, and she's really excited that Grandma and Grandpa are here with her. She missed my parents a lot on the trip. She missed them a lot because they spoil her, but also because she spends a lot of time with them. She said her name is Elsa. She thinks she's from the movie Frozen. I don't know what she's doing. I just hear my dad saying she's gonna break it. Alright, destruction of property. Anybody got a toddler at home? Anybody want a toddler? No, just kidding. Just I heard that about the guitar. Don't take all of the strings off at once. Hi Candace! How are you? Okay. Alrighty, so here's where it gets trickier because I feel like with the smaller strings you have to tie a few more ties. Okay, let me put it up so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm going to do, let's see. I think I've got 3 knots on there. Oh, this string is shorter. Okay. Okay, so before closing the knot, I'm going to bring that wound string through so that it'll be nice and tight and held by the fluorocarbon string. I'll do a close-up of this so you can see my mess. Hi, nice to catch you. School is out for the summer. Oh, that's beautiful. I hope you're having a nice summer break so far. I feel like the summer break goes by faster every year with like my teacher friends. Like I love that I get to catch up with them on the summers and then they're poof, they disappear. That black, you can't even see the string. It's gonna be so nice. Gotta go, just wanted to say hi. Hi, baby. Okay. This is gonna look sleek. I'm excited. So, let me get that clip-on tuner. So question, do you have a low G? And if so, do you reach for it more than your high G? Or the same? I'm curious to know. Oh, I gotta tighten this. Okay, so as I'm tightening the other string, I'm kind of pulling on this one to make sure that it looks really neat down there. You see how it's like pulled into it? I don't own a high G at the moment. Really? Not even the pineapple, the spruce stub, you changed it? Depends on the song if I reach for my low G. I have low G and I play it almost exclusively. That's what happens, right? I prefer high G, but I love whenever you do songs on low G. So Kiara, I was reading the messages you posted on our, what was it, on Ukulele or Strum in the Netherlands? That you wish you would have gotten a selfie with me. I'm so sad that we didn't get a selfie together. I, for some reason, thought that we took pictures. I finally caught a live stream. Hi, Ryan. So next time it's my priority to get the first selfie with you. Thank you for coming out, though. You know what? I need to knot it one more time because I think it's dropping pitch. Oh, that's weird. The knot is there. Yeah, it's dropping pitch. This is what I'm telling you. I'm not good at doing this. If you see me making a mistake, please let me know. I'm looking for a new higher-end ukulele around 300 to 800. Any suggestion? I'm leaning towards a Anua African mahogany. Yes, the Anua African mahogany is a big winner in my book. Definitely that one. Or a tiny tenor. Or something like this. This one's in the 500 range. It's a solid mahogany. It's got abalone everywhere. Solid mango. And if I could change the strings faster, I'd show you the sound on this. Yeah, no, I need to tie it again. Bete Nakari, Brazil. Hi, Brazil! I've never been to Brazil. Okay, let me see if I can get it. I feel like I knotted it enough. I just feel like maybe the next string over needs to hold it. Mary. Hi, Mary. I'm in Colorado as well. Maybe we should do an event in Colorado. I learned your Can't Help Falling in Love tutorial and proposed to my fiance with it yesterday. What? Will, that is huge. That is so sweet. Wow. Where did you propose? That's so exciting. Was family there? Was it just the two of you? Give us the details. I want to hear. That is so awesome. Oh. Thank you for sharing that. That is so cool. Imagine being proposed to with someone playing ukulele for you. That's major points. Oh my goodness, I'm getting so sniffly. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm hoping that the other string over kind of being tight will help this. If not, then I'm useless for strings. Did she say yes? That's a good question. If you ever want to feel like a rock star, walk through Shippo with some ukuleles and a yaya hat. Oh, yeah. Just the two of us at the beach with our 11-year-old chihuahua. Oh. I used to have chihuahuas. I used to love my chihuahuas. Love, love, love them. I know people have very strong feelings about chihuahuas. They're like either love them or hate them. And like loathe them. Some people really don't like chihuahuas, but I really loved mine. Okay. Let's see if bringing these other strings through will help my situation here. So sometimes I get messages from lefties saying, can you restring the uke for me? And I'm like, yes. But every time I do it, I panic. I panic a little bit because I'm not the best at doing it. At this point, I should be a pro, right? But I'm not. Like, I've done them so many times, but still, every time it's like walking on stilts. I just want to do it right. Especially since they're buying from me, I want it to look good. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I know it looks like a mess right now. My strumming is not that great. You know what? If you can clap the pattern that you want to strum, your strumming will get better. Because strumming is all rhythm. And rhythm is percussion, right? It's like clapping and stomping. So the name of this ukulele is TK220G. It's a solid mango instrument, and I'm trying to add these Pepe Romero strings without embarrassing myself too much. But hey, at least if you struggle with string changes, then maybe this will make you feel better because you think, well, I'm not that bad. By the way, Kiara, do you remember our free printables? Yes, it's in Ohana. Jeff, you play Ohana a lot, right? Or are you playing something else these days? But Kiara, do you remember the live stream printables that we used to have for the lockdown? Can you share the links here? So if you're looking for free printables, here, there's a bunch there. I feel like this is a whole octave low. This is an octave lower, right? Oh yeah, it's an octave low. Let me get on the laptop. Oh, I thought you might be on the laptop. Never mind. Don't do it. Don't worry about it. I don't know why this string is just not... It'll work. No. Let me see. I know... I might just have Timmy come down and help me with this. Timmy, my friend, the one that plays ukulele like a boss, he's so good at changing strings. It's so fast and so clean looking. He's a pro. It's amazing. It's like an art form just to watch him change strings. You know what it is? I think I'm just used to changing guitar strings. That's gonna be my story. And ukulele strings are thin and they're finicky. The G string sounds great. How can I keep track of where you're going and playing? I didn't know you were so close to me in the Netherlands. Aww. I mostly post in my Patreon community. The reason being is that the internet can be a scary place. And I don't know who's watching, you know? Especially now that I have a little kid. But with my Patreon community, I feel like a lot safer. And since I see a lot of those people via Zoom all the time, and I see their families and they see mine, like, I feel much more comfortable sharing where I'm gonna be. Because think about it, like, if there's someone who, like, really hates you on your channel, and they know where you're gonna be, when your kid's gonna be, like, that's a lot of information they shouldn't have. I don't know why this one didn't work. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm just gonna have to do it off when I'm not distracted so that I can do it right. The C string is working now though. Interesting, because it looks much better. Now it's just the E string that doesn't look right. What to do? Look, it's starting to look good down there, the G, C, and the E. But the E's not holding. I think it's sliding. I think I should have done one more knot. Okay, I'll come back to this. Let me show you the pineapple uke though. It's really pretty. Thank you, Kara. Look at this. And these are gonna come with gig bags. Mama Bear needs to protect herself and her cubs. Yeah, that's why I don't like make a big fuss of where I'm gonna be. Is that Nua Nua African mahogany better than this Ohana uke? And are both ukes all solid wood? Both are all solid wood. I think what I like about the Nua Nua is that it comes with fluorocarbon strings. Like fluorocarbon strings just sound so sweet. And this one comes with ukuleles. So to me, the sound of the ukulele is more direct and punchy, where for the fluorocarbon can be a little bit more sweeter to my ear. I'm not as refined in the ear as some people are with the strings. But I'm hoping that by changing this one to fluorocarbon strings that I'll fall in love with the sound the way that I have for the Anua Nua. But if your heart is set on that Anua Nua, go for it. And then I don't know if Mims Ukes sells it, but that's a great place to start because she has a great shop. And she does setups on her ukes. And if you need to add anything to it, I think she can do like custom work to each instrument, which is really cool. And she's a cool person too. So yeah, Mims Ukes is a great place to start. And then maybe Anua Nua USA has them. I'm not sure if they do retail or wholesale. I'm not giving up. I'm going to try with the A string and see if that does the trick. Because I really want to hear this with you. By the way, where are you watching from? But yeah, to answer your question, usually on Patreon is where I post like where I'm going to be or the events that I'm hosting. Like the Storm in the Desert. We had people from all over come. Like people from all over in the States and from the world. Like there are some people here from Africa, UK, France, Singapore. Like it was amazing to see people from really cool places here in my backyard. Like it was crazy. But again, like I don't want to invite just anyone, you know, to the area where I live, because then you know where I live. And there's some people that just shouldn't know that. So yeah, I usually post on Patreon. The one for the Netherlands, I posted about on Instagram. That one was a little bit more open because I don't live in the Netherlands. And also, I co-hosted with a friend and it was going to be nowhere near where he lived. Like, you wouldn't know where he lived based on the event. So it was safer for both of us because it was at a public place. So Instagram is another really great place to see what I'm hosting or what I'm doing. And if you can, when you go to my profile, you can go to the 3 dots on the top. And you don't live in the Netherlands yet. Honestly, that's a good comment because I was telling my mom, like, I fell in love with the Netherlands. Like, it's such a great place for families and kids. I could not believe how well, like, they treat families over there compared to America. I was floored. I thought, like, wow, like, the Netherlands is doing it right. The Netherlands, UK too. UK's doing a lot right for people like me with little kids. Like, to be able to be in a pub and for the bartender to say, like, oh, I'll make your bottle. Like, what? You know, like the bartender literally said, I'll make your bottle for your baby for you. And she made it the perfect warmth. You know, like just above body temperature. Like, are you kidding me? Okay, all the strings are changed. Look at how pretty it looks. They're almost invisible. Okay. Hi, Kent from England. Love your teaching style. I'm a beginner, but making great progress using your tutorials. Hi. From Kent, England. From Kent, England. Hi. If you get a chance to go to the Grand Northern Ukulele Festival, you should go. I was just there in Huddersfield, and I had an amazing time. I gotta give a shout out to the Grand Northern Ukulele Festival. because they gave me a dressing room, and their reasoning was so sweet. They said, you have a toddler with you, and you may need a quiet space for her. So we've given you a dressing room. Are you kidding me? Like, that is so nice. Other places would be like, don't bring your kid. It's work. Nah, but not in the ukulele community. I'm finding that the ukulele community is so open to kids. Okay, so look, I think my strings are looking pretty good. Hi, Karen. How are you? I missed you while I was gone. I didn't get to chat with you. I'm sorry I missed your text about no sound on the live stream. I was using the phone to go live, so I couldn't see my messages. Big Aunt's the one on the stand. Oh, yeah, that's the Pepe Romero Tiny Tenor in Solid Mango. Those sell out almost as soon as I get them. But when I do get another one, I post it on my Instagram stories and on my Patreon. So I post there first. But you could just follow the store, ukuleles.com, and see when I post new things. Some people follow the store that way, and that's how they hear. I feel like this string. This C string is almost there. Almost. There we go. I've got 2 strings. Out of tune though. I know it's gonna sound so good. It's like watching paint dry, watching me change a string, huh? Ah, it dropped again. Hi from Ireland. Thank you for your post. Thank you. Yes, this is a tenor. I love tenor ukes. I think they're so nice. No, I'm gonna have to do it again off screen. Do you give personal advice or no? Actually, let's do it. Let's do personal advice, everybody. What is something you need advice on? And I'll try my best to give you advice. And other people here can chime in. Hi from Slovakia. I teach uke at school. By your methods, Lego hands, car safe holder. Actually, the Lego hands wasn't my idea. I am proud to say that that idea came from a 1st grader. I was trying to teach the Lego hand concept in one of my classes, and I said, you know, have your hand like this. And a little 1st grade boy, he was one of my favorite students because he was so attentive and so hardworking. Little blonde boy. He said, oh, like a Lego? And I thought, oh, yes, like a Lego. And so when I said, oh, everybody make a Lego hand, all the kids were like, got it. So I was so happy that kid was there that day because he gave birth to that term for ukulele, the Lego hand. And after that, anytime I said it to any kid, they all understood. And then when I got invited to the Grand Northern Ukulele Festival about a week ago, they gave me time on stage. Julie says hi. Oh, yay. Hi, Julie. What did you get us to eat? When I got on stage, I was so nervous about it, right? Because I thought, like, what am I going to perform? I'm not a good performer on ukulele. Like, I'm going to bore people. You know, that negative self-talk I was telling you I had before. And then I thought, wait a second. People follow me for my teaching. So I'm gonna get up there on the stage where everybody's performing. And I'm going to teach. And I know it's not conventional because everyone's performing. But that's my talent. So I'm going to run with it. And so I got on the stage and I gave 20 tips in 20 minutes. Because that's how much time they gave me. And I said to the people on stage, I was like, here are the top 20 questions I get most often in my channel after 6 years of doing this. These are the questions that just come up over and over and over again. And so that was my talent. I talked. And you know what? Like, when I got off stage, I had this feeling like you just made a fool of yourself. Like that was so bad. And I was trying. My husband was in the green room afterward. He's like, "How do you feel?" And I was like, "No, not good." And he's like, "What?" He was watching the performance because in the green room they had a TV screen for people to watch. He was like, "What? It was good." I was like, "No, it wasn't." Like I regretted it immediately. And then after the event, I had a few people approach me and tell me how good it was, that they liked it. I guess I was feeling like dumb that all these people with so much talent just performed their butts off, and I went up there and talked. But hearing the people who were there say like that was so good made me think, you know what? That was good. It's fine. And I didn't regret it anymore. So that was my thing that I got over this past week and a half. And after the feedback I got from people, I thought, you know what? I'm going to do that again. Next time I'm given stage time, I'm going to go up there and I'm going to talk, because people seem to like what I have to say about learning ukulele. And if I can help just one person, I have done my job. Okay, I wrapped it a few more times. I'm hoping that'll work. Thank you, Sandra. You know, it was so cute at the Grand Northern Ukulele Festival. This man came up to me. I believe his name was Joe. He said, "Hi," and he introduced himself. So that's why I think I remember him saying Joe. I was like, "Hi." He's like, "I used to watch you." And then he's like, "Wait." I think he felt bad that he sounded rude, and I started laughing. I was like, "No, that's good. That's the point of my channel. You know, you watch me until you don't need me anymore. I mean, you can keep watching if you find it fun or you like the community. But if you feel like you outgrew it and you're ready for bigger and better things or different things, or to be on your own without any channel, then that's great." And so he's like, "Yes, that's exactly what I was trying to say. Like, I used to watch you and then I got better." I'm like, "Good." I thought it was a good performance, and having the boys with you was the icing on the cake. Yeah, I had to have the pretty boys up there with me, you know, for the eye candy. Nah, those guys have so much talent. It's amazing. Like, I'm always in awe of Tyler and Boris's talent. Like, they're so talented. It also, like, keeps me motivated, you know, to be around really talented people. I still watch, especially when I need info on how to teach certain techniques. Aw, thank you. It is something that Tyler said, and I agree with him, is that it's always an honor when a teacher tells you to use your channel. Because, you know, teachers are, like, extra picky, because, like, you teach, so you're going to be judging how other people teach, whether you plan on it or not, you know? So when a teacher tells you, "I love your channel," it's like... It's like the best feeling. I feel so inspired to try new things after this week. Something about being with other musicians. Yes. So let me know, people here who are watching, have you ever been to an in-person ukulele meetup, workshop, club? And if you have not, can you tell me why you haven't? Is it that you don't know if there's anything nearby? Or you're waiting to be at a certain level? Like, let me know why you have not gone. I'm interested. Hi, Melinda. I didn't know you were here. How are you? Okay, I feel like this is actually going to hold. Friday was my first time. Definitely recommend it. No, not yet. I live in a remote area and there's nothing close by. I live in a remote area too. What kind of? Best electric ukulele. I don't know. If you love a ukulele, just get a passive pickup. The paint has dried. Much better, right? Look, it's not even tuned yet. That's with ukuleles. With super nail gut strings that, fluorocarbon strings that are not even tuned yet. Huge difference, right? We just changed the entire voice of the instrument. So much sweeter. I'm gonna tune the pineapple so you can hear it. So both ukuleles have the same wood and they had the same strings. And the sound is so different now that we just changed the strings. So if you have a ukulele that you don't reach for subconsciously, it might be because you don't like the sound. I have not found anything near me. I'm in Richmond, Virginia. I attended the Ukulele Festival in Monopoly, Italy last year, and it inspired me so much. I wonder if there's something close to you, because I feel like there are people in Richmond. Does anybody know of a Richmond group? How much does one Pepe Romero run for? For the mango, you're looking at the higher end, closer to like 11 or 1200. And for mahogany, tiny tenor, maybe around 700. If you send me a message on the Ukulandia Etsy shop, I can see what I can get for you. So this is with the strings it came with. Now let's see the fluorocarbons, how it holds up. That sound. Right? Game changer. Yes. So that's got a nice sustain on it. I don't know if I should change this because they're different sounds. I just tend to like the fluorocarbon sound better. Fluorocarbon tend to take forever to stretch properly. Yeah, I'm seeing that. I still need to cut all these ends and these. I might redo it though. It's not very neat. I know I can do better. And to not leave so much winding up here. So I'm going to try again later. But I think they sound good. Okay. So yeah, that's what I have going on. My neck of the woods. I saw, I think a care package sold. I don't know if other ones sold. So I'm going to make the shipping label for that. But look how cute it is. And then I have a few other orders over here that I was already working on. I think somebody bought an earring. Somebody bought the tripod, a tuner. So thank you for supporting the channel with your purchases. And then I'm gonna go put my baby down for a nap. And then if she falls asleep, I'll add the lays to the shop. And yeah, I don't recommend this one, so don't buy this one. Unless your ukulele is really fat. Because it made it really thick. Mine just went, it went like this. Shoo, and slid off. So that was not a good thing. Yeah, but look. I just got my shipment of clip-on tuners because I had sold out yesterday. I sell these on the shop. People like those. And then humidifiers because it's the summer. We need to take care. Marjolina, amazing to meet you last weekend. Yay! Yeah, it's so nice meeting you too. You're so warm and sweet. You need duct tape. I'll just put duct tape on the strings. When does the magazine come out? I'm gonna check because I am anxious for it. Like, I'm still looking forward to it. By the way, the strings I was playing with today are the Pepe Romeros. And I asked Pepe if he has any in stock to sell to me for the shop. So I'm a big... Oh, I sat on this. On the C string, which is the thickest. And it's like got a shabby, like uneven cut. poked me in the butt. All right, well, now that I've made a mess, I'm gonna go put baby down for her nap and process your orders on the shop. And then what we have coming next for the channel, I did 2 workshops in UK and I didn't finish them during the workshop. One of them was the chord melody for La Vie en Rose. Let me tune a little bit so you can hear a little bit of it. Maybe I'll do it on the other uke. I don't know, remember it by memory. Something like that. I don't remember the whole thing. But I did that for one of the workshops and we didn't finish the ending. So I promised the people at the workshop that I was going to record the full tutorial and post it here. So it may end up being like an hour-long video, but the goal is for it to feel like you're in a real class, like not an edited YouTube video, but like a real class where you're sitting through the entire class to finish a song. And then the other workshop that I did was 4 chords, 12 songs. So the chords were C, A minor, F, and G. And we did like, don't worry about a thing. We did 12 songs with those same 4 chords, and in the workshop I only got through 8. So I promised them that I would make the full video showing all 12 songs and post it here on YouTube. So those are the 2 things that are coming for ukulele. And then for guitar, I'm gonna post an hour-long video called Learn How to Play Guitar in 1 hour, and I'll take you from beginning to end on learning how to hold it properly, tuning, hand position for both hands, your first few chords, and your first few songs. Are they on your YouTube channel or Patreon page? These videos will be on the YouTube channel. The Patreon page in general is just if you want to support. I've never heard the sound of so many ukes together and I absolutely loved it. Yes, that was so beautiful, playing together and hearing like 40 ukes playing at once. So in general, I try to post everything on YouTube. And then on Patreon, what we do is we meet live. And also, if you want to support what I'm doing, then that's a great resource to do so. So that's the main objective of the Patreon. So the people that sign up for the monthly $5, they get to come to my live workshops via Zoom. Right now, we've been learning Stairway to Heaven. And like YouTube, it wouldn't even pay like half my mortgage. So the fact that I have Patreon is really what is makes it possible for me to do this full time. No, there's a different chord there. But that's what we're learning on Patreon. But this week we're gonna have a special guest, a teacher from the Netherlands. Her name is Gaby, and her workshops that she's gonna be doing in person for the Uke Dutch Day have actually sold out. So she's gonna do exactly what she's doing at those sold out workshops on our Patreon. And when I met her in person in the Netherlands this last week, she asked if she could come and teach. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. And I was judging my dad's loud sneezes. That's what I get. So Gaby asked if she could come and teach on Patreon so she could exercise what she's going to do at those workshops. So the great thing is that you get to attend this workshop online. Thank you, Doug. That is already sold out and will be done in person. And we get to support Gaby in helping her make this workshop, gracias, a success in person. So if you would like to attend that, let me know. And if you're not a Patreon member of my community, but you're a Patreon member of Boris's, also just shoot me a message and let me know so that I can give you the link. I got my eyeshadow all over the bottom. So that I can give you the link. So even if you're not a member of my community, but if you're a member of Boris's community, I'll give him the link so that he can share that with you guys. And we can support Gaby and like practicing for her workshop, because I know it can be really nerve-wracking to teach, and because you want to do your best, you know. Welcome home. Thank you, Carol. Feels good to be back. Feels really good to be back, especially seeing baby so happy to see her grandparents. But it was good to travel and to see her travel, you know. See my little 2-year-old do so well on this trip was really inspiring. Alrighty, friends. Well, I'm going to go now because I have to package some orders and would like to get those to the post office before it closes. Thank you for hanging out with me today as I did my makeup and then ruining it with sneezing. Was that Lovey and Rosie played? Yeah, that's what I'll be posting here on the channel. Thanks. Sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah. We'll be doing that together. And usually when a guest comes over and plays for us, we pay them. So it's not like just a volunteer thing. We compensate artists for their work. And then I also leave a link available if you want to do the Buy Me a Coffee. So Buy Me a Coffee is how you can tip musicians online now. And you can leave like €1 or 5 or 35. So it's up to you. So I also share that link in case anybody wants to give an additional tip. So yeah, we'll be having that this week. Before I sneeze again, I'm going to close this off. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.